Hi, Aquarius. This is Just with your November 25th, 2019 weekly reading. Hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. Aquarius, listen, let's talk, okay? So money. I'll see because you're literally the second sign that I'm reading for. Um, so I literally got damn near the same cards that I got for Pisces. And that usually happens, so I'm not going to overthink that. However, I think this week is going to be a doozy for everyone. Okay, coupled with the fact that we have the holidays coming up on Thursday for some of you who understand and who celebrates or acknowledge. But let's get into your reading. Now, as far as I'm trying to decide, like, which part do I get to? What do I do? You're trying to walk away from a situation, or you're trying to get away from something that did not work. Um, you're trying your best to remove yourself from situations that hasn't worked, that isn't working, that never worked for you. And you're only interested in starting new things that you know kind of has this magical thing, right? It's a sure shot. Some of you want to guarantee, yes, if I go there, if I do that, this is going to work for me 100% without fail. And you know life doesn't work like that. Now I have to tell you, and I'm going to say this, be careful with your health. And I don't get into health questions, but some of you may lose someone and may literally go through a loss of some sort. It will happen out of the blues, not you won't see it coming. And who you once was will drastically change. It like overnight. I was telling Pisces the same thing. Something happens and it's like overnight. Now, astrology wise, astrologically, there is, I believe, this new moon in Sagittarius that is going to bring about a ruckus of emotion and action in people that they don't really realize what they're doing until the dust is settled. So if you're interested in finding out what's going on astrologically, you're more than welcome to look up your favorite astrologer because it's playing out in your cards. Now, I do feel like you're spending a lot of time this week in deep thought, thinking about a particular situation. It could be starting a business. Some of you may have a person in mind that you want to start a business with, or someone may have proposed something to you as well. I don't feel like this person is going to let up. You are a good pairing together. This person has the work ethic to make anything kind of happen. In the past, it may not have worked because there were three. Well, there's not going to be necessarily three anymore. The two of you will be able to work on something and work a situation out, is what it looks like to me. In partnership, particularly, it could be two males, two females, but someone takes on more of the masculine, someone takes on more of the feminine, or opposite sex. But you two are both fiery, and someone is a little bit more laid back, someone is a little bit more of a thinker, and the other person is a doer. Someone may not have been ethically sound, and the other person kind of holds that person um, accountable because they're not someone who's going to do something unethical, if that makes any sense. So it's almost like a yin and yang connection. If you're doing business, even in a work dynamic, you may have to work with and partner with people or a particular person who gives off that energy of just being able to have a good work balance, is what it looks like. Now, someone's mother's a problem. Someone's mother is going to be a problem. Also, this week, and we know that this typically comes up, that someone will be mourning the loss of a loved one. Obviously, around the holiday season, it usually creeps up for a lot of people. So, my condolences for all of you who is in that time of mourning and reflection of those that they've lost. Now, I see money. You're making money. A lot of you guys are working on your job, or you're just starting your new job. You're doing training, that sort of thing. You may feel like you're kind of dropping the ball in some kind of way, or you don't like your job. For some of you, yeah, you're doing the work because you have to make money, you have to get paid, but you would rather be someplace else. Like you have a lot more to offer in a place where people would appreciate it. You want to be recognized for the works that you do. You want the attention. You may feel like you're not getting it there. It's like almost like what do you call it? Not a sweatshop, but it's kind of like one of those. humdrum jobs. You go in, you do the same thing every day. No day is different from the other, and you're kind of bored with it. And you would want to, deep down inside, you want to leave. And as soon as you get the chance to do so, you're out of there. But it may not be the time right now. So you're staying put. But mentally, you're out there preparing yourself and probably networking and that sort of thing to get yourself to a better place. And I feel like there can be, if you guys are like, I don't like this job, I hate this job, be careful what you say, because something may come up at the end of this week. I see a change. If it's not you, um, you may find out that a person, when there was like three partners or whatever, and you have three people that you worked with, you were cool with, you go out with, or just had a good rapport, someone's gonna get fired. Someone's getting fired. They're getting fired. And this may just be the first round, like that. They're the first person. It's gonna be two more to go, or they're the second, one more to go. It's going to be up to three people that may leave when it's all said and done. I do feel like a lot of you will get saved. So it won't be you, but you will be like you'll be familiar with who they are, hear about it, and you may be just a little sad or down because we're approaching the holidays and someone's getting cut. But I see endings. I see it could be a literal end or it could be a figurative end, but I do see endings coming up. And I see where there was some type of disappointment, pain, separation that gets cleared up. Okay. So if you had family members, a son, a brother, whomever who never could make it for dot 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 or whatever, they're coming. They're coming, and I feel like the home life, your home life is going to be really warm and loving and happy because someone's coming, or someone could be leaving home and going to a place, going off. So some of you could be seeing your child off, and again, mourning that because now you're an empty nester, as they call it. Could be a lot of ways that this shows up. Of you kind of getting to this empty nest syndrome energy, but I feel like there's a lot of empty nesting syndrome that could be going on for some of you. And again, the heavy reflection of what you had versus what you had versus what you have now, which may just be your independence to a strong degree, may not be able to get to family, may not be able to live around your family. So there may be something going on with you that makes you feel a little melancholy, at least just this week. This is just a weekly. But you're gonna take it on the chin. You got a tough chin. You're gonna take it and say, hey, I could take it. Hey, it's okay. It could be worse, right? And I feel like because of all this hard work that you're putting in, because probably, you don't have many people around, and all you do is work, you're going to see the financial blessing of that. So by end of week, you will feel very financially secure, stable, or you're just seeing things differently that promotes that, for you, where you feel like, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm better than okay. Everything is going to be okay. Now, so when it comes to your finances, money is coming in, and even more money will be coming in by weeks. And even though, again, something that you feel isn't working out for you anymore, you're desperately wanting to detach from and move away from. Now, when it comes to love matters, I feel like a husband and wife dynamic is a bit problematic. It has been problematic for a very long time, despite someone's waiting around to see if the situation will change. But despite the fact of the I'm sorries and the hellos and good mornings and I love you and I miss you and dot dot dot. And in this time of separation, in this time of deliberation, there has been possibly a new relationship that spawned. Something new came up, and the person that this has come to, you or the other person, they have been holding off this new opportunity for a while, trying to go through the motions, see if this is what they want, actually running away from it, feeling like it's not going to work. Um, and now it's come to an understanding that whatever has been rocky and shaky in a relationship, that's going to end. It's going to end. And it's like you feel sad because it's like, wow, we are going to get a divorce. So wow, it is finally over. It's done. And for some of you who may have, wished upon this day, was looking forward to this day, a part of you, because maybe you never mourn the end of a relationship, a part of you will be in a sense of mourning because you do know that this cycle, a particular cycle of your life, is now over and you're back in the pool of being single. again, the holidays could bring that up for you, and the things that you normally would do, you're not doing. And so there's that. Now, that's for some of you. For others of you, there's new opportunity that's coming, or you even have that somebody that you're attracted to. A lot of you guys are getting attention if you are single, but may not be 100% ready to just completely commit to anyone. There's been a lot of frogs. Let's say that a lot of people that you don't see forever with, and it's like you're almost tired of putting yourself out there, putting yourself out there. Some of you even are considering going back to someone who perhaps you've been separated from, that created some heartbreak and pain, because in your mind right now, this is, like I said, a weekly, in your mind you feel like that's where your happiness was. That's where your forever lies, with a particular person, and you've had this person on your mind for a very long time. Guess what? So have they've had you in their mind as well, and they've been goddamn calling you in, Aquarius. This person's been calling you in secretly. This person could be using things literal or figuratively. Just the mind is a powerful thing. So they could be using things to, call you in and draw you in and bring you in. It could be intentional or unintentional, but they've drawn you in, and now you're going to take a leap. Some of you, especially if you're an Aquarius man, you may reach out to someone and not even realize that you're doing it until you've done it. You've been thinking about it, saying, "No, I don't need them anymore. I'm okay. It'll be okay. One day at a time. I'm better off this way. It wasn't gonna work out anyway." Like telling yourself whatever, and then next God damn it, here you are on the phone. Here you are in your car. Here you are knocking on somebody's damn door, creating any type of agenda as to why you're calling them. So if it's not you, then expect that coming from somebody else, that, they're just going to come out of the blue. You won't see it coming. It's be like, what the hell? And this person, like I said, um, will find any reason. I think the holidays is always a reason to contact people and to reach out. So if someone is doing that, trust me, they're using it because they've had you in their mind. So they're using that as a kind of a way to get their feet in the door. If you're single, you're going to meet people. You're very alluring at this time. Like I said, you may just chalk it up by the end of the week and say, "Hey, I enjoy being single." You may get a couple of people off of your back. Like, a lot of people are going to find themselves cleaning out their closet, if that makes any sense, because New Year is approaching. So you may be doing that, like going over your roster of loves that were lost, and, what you could have done better. But all in all, by the end of the week, if you're single and you're Aquarius, you're happier, in where you are, because you're at peace. But there is someone is coming in, and this person isn't going to take a no for an answer. And it's not just for Aquarius women, this is for Aquarius men too. Someone is definitely got your number, and you're not going to see this coming. You're not going to see this coming. You may reach out, you may speak to somebody for one thing, and it turns out to be something completely different. Yeah, this is one of those weeks where, like people always say, "Well, nobody's just gonna knock on your door and come to you." Today could be that day, or this week could be that week where you're just idly walking down the street and you meet someone. It's like, what the hell? Where did you come from? It's that type of thing. Yeah, that's what I see. So we're going to look deeper into this love situation between you and the other person. We're also going to look at Aquarius singles, and not just this week. We're looking further down the line in a month to come. So if you're interested in that, look in the description box below, because you'll find all the details of what we focus on. It's called You versus Them. And if you're interested, click the link to the extended, and we'll finish up this love reading. If you would like something personal for yourself, click that link to my website and you can set something up. If you would like to share, I'd love to hear from you, Aquariuses, that this somewhat connects with. So please do so in the comment section below. And if you're new to this channel, welcome and subscribe, because I will be back, yes, very soon with another one. Take care, Aquarius.